Nearly 6 months of lying unresponsive in a coma, Bobbi Kristina Brown, the daughter of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, has died. ET Online broke the story yesterday, and Kevin Frazier is in Atlanta at the medical examiner's office.
Nancy, I got the news yesterday, and it was 2 simple words. She's gone. And now Bobbi Kristina's death has triggered several events, an autopsy, funeral plans, and of course there's the mounting death investigation. I visited with Gary and Pat Houston today, and a family source gave me intimate details about Chrissy's passing.
She brings me a lot of joy. She brings both Bobby and I a lot of joy.
She will be missed, that's for sure.
I still feel her everywhere. She's still around me. And that's what keeps me comfortable, is that knowing that my best friend, you know, my everything is still with me.
She's in much better hands now.
The family today in mourning. Bobby Brown was snapped after his final goodbye, taking a break to eat. Brown's attorney said, quote, Chrissy fought to get well for months. However, she has succumbed to her injuries. Bobbi Kristina's aunt, Pat Houston, was consoled outside the family home. And today, she shared a hug with family friend Tyler Perry, who will be helping with the funeral proceedings. A family source tells ET that the funeral is set for Saturday and that it will be here in the Atlanta area. That same source also tells me that it will be a celebration of sorts. The Sweet 16 or the prom that she never had a chance to attend. And then after the funeral, her body will be flown to New Jersey, where she will be laid to rest next to her mother. And today we're learning more about her autopsy. The initial portion was completed today. It doesn't show an obvious underlying cause of death, and no significant injuries were noted. The medical examiner mentioned earlier, quote, the time which has elapsed between the initial event on January 31st and her resulting death will complicate reconstruction of the events surrounding her initial unresponsiveness.
I believe this autopsy is really not going to contribute anything. The findings are going to be those of someone who has been on life support for 6 months. What will be relevant will be the findings that the hospital made when she was admitted. What drugs, if any, did they find? What were the quantities?
Now the death investigation.
If drugs are found in Bobbi Kristina's blood, what it's going to do is complicate this investigation.
There's a lot of speculation that the focus could shift to Bobbi Kristina's ex-boyfriend, Nick Gordon. Nick actually first learned the news about Chrissy's death from an ET report that his younger brother read to him. Before her death, Bobbi Kristina's conservator filed a lawsuit against Gordon. The suit claims Gordon physically abused her and embezzled money.
At this point, Nick Gordon has found himself a lawyer and is not going to be giving further statements. So at this point, you're going to find that the police are going to look at the autopsy results that come out, look at all the facts, and going to make a determination whether an arrest warrant will be issued for Nick Gordon.
It'll be very interesting to see how that all plays out. Still ahead, Bobbi Kristina's final moments, what the family told me, and also the special bond between Whitney and her daughter. It's all in the way. Nancy?
Certainly keeping the family in our thoughts. Thank you very much, Kevin. All right, well, let's turn now to the New York Magazine cover that has got to be Bill